Alright, so I've decided that I might not do any more side quests. And I'm just gonna go through story, because I kind of want the game to end back there. And the game is dragging on a little bit. Just feels like it's dragging on. So I kind of just want to go through story at this point. You're unhurt, but of course you are. I should expect no less from a wizard that has overcome the trials. The world remains in a terrible state, however. That cursed ash fell up also upon my beloved Elma Moon. I was fortunate to have been on my way to the celebration in Ding Dong Dell at the time. I dread to think what would have become of me otherwise. I thought everything was going to be peaceful after we defeated Shader. I keep thinking about the celebration. Everyone was smiling and waving at us. Then that ash started falling. That ash that fell upon the three kingdoms was the result of an incomparably powerful spell. And yet, it cannot have been Shader's doing. Another force is at work here. Even the pretty Prince of Hamlin has toughened up by the looks of it. Didn't think he had it in him. Maybe he'll live up to his forefathers after all. He's lucky he doesn't have to live up to mine. Where am I going? Am I supposed to just talk to my dragon? Or do I just have to talk to everyone? By the time I arrived in Ding Dong Dell, it was already too late. For that, I can only apologize. Still, now is not the time to dwell on the past. We must find a way to save this world. Did you see that, Oliver? King Tom turned into a monster, right in front of us. I thought nightmares were bad, but that was something else. If there's like an extra dungeon as well, I guess I'll do that. Unless it's like super hard. But other than that, I'm just gonna focus on the story at this point. Do not concern yourself with workings of the Wyvern Boy. Leave things like that to us sky pirates. This vessel is truly impressive. To look at it, you'd think it had been made in one of the Empire's factories. Kya. I'm worried about the people down below, Oliver. But I didn't talk to this man, did I? With the Iron Wyvern and a fair wind, there's no corner of the world that's out of our reach. So now what? Oh, head back to Motorville. Oh, I see.
聖杯終焉の金樹これで世界は滅びるであろう
そう幻の大地荒野のように
世界を終わらせるたびにその大地の名を思い出してきたのよね
世界を終わらせる執行者ジャボ奴の役目だったはずだがな
だが奴は自らの使命に背き反逆を図った
しかも救世主と魂を共有していたのそれを隠していた女王様はまた人間に裏切られたのね
漆黒の魔導士ジャボーはこの世界を救おうとした自らを絶望へ貶めた人間たちを我々の決断に背くとは許されぬことだそしてジャボーと魂を共有する少年奴はまだ生きている奴もまた我々の決断に背くのであれば我が力において滅ぼすまで
In my dream, Pete told me something. She said the ash is falling again. We must know... She must know something. We need to find her. Fair enough. Well, if you got any ideas, let's go and ferret her out, shall we? What was that spell that Shitter used? Form familiar. Oh. So he summoned a familiar in that fight. I thought I recognized the symbol. I thought I saw it before, but wasn't sure which one it was. Wow, you actually have to go back home for once. There she is, crying. Hmm? Hey, it's Mom's diary. Look, the pendant she gave me, it's glowing. Oh, I guess that's her story. P, you're here. What's wrong, P? Eh? She's there, is she? I can't see her, man. Ask her about this ash stuff, will you? Oliver? P, did something happen? Oliver, it fell. What fell, P? It fell again. The ash, it fell. And now everyone's hearts have gone all bad and stuff. You mean over in the other world? It was my fault. Huh? No, don't say that. It's not your fault, P. How could it be? It's all my fault. Listen to me, P. It's not your fault. We're going to fix this. P, it was you who saved me, wasn't it? I heard your voice inside me. I've heard it so many times. It was you, wasn't it? Yes, I went to meet you. Thank you, P. I knew it was you. And that means there's no way it can be your fault. Oliver. I have to go, Oliver. I have to go back there. To the other world. Huh? You want to go to the other world? Okay, listen to me, P. It seems like there's some connection between you and the mana. You're going to be a good girl, okay? You're a nice, kind person. This isn't your fault. I'll prove it to you, I promise. So come with me. Come with us to the other world. Okay, I'll come with you. Okay, well, I have another party member, I guess. To the other world.
Eh? まさかここまで肺の届かない場所だったはずでは。
あの人たちこの飛行艇の魔物になっちゃったっていうの？
やるしかねえか。
そんなダメだ、戦えないよ。
おい、んなこと言ってたらこっちがやられちまうぜ。
ココリに任せて。
おい、
ココル、危ない。
お願い、静まって。ホーリー。
Pretty sure she said holy.
おお、なんやこれは。
すごい、一瞬で。
That's why we play with Japanese voices. Flipping Nora adds what of a thing like her, letting rip with a blooming great spell like that? There's amazing. So, this is Oliver's imaginary friend, eh? Young, what's her name? Bean, was it? You mean P? That's me, I'm P. But why is it that we can see her all of a sudden? Well, that's easy. Allow Prof. Drippy to explain. We can see her cause she's in our world, ain't it? And Ollie Boy could always see her cause she's from his world, obviously. Wait a minute. Wouldn't that mean that we should have been able to see her when we went to Motorville? Oh. I have to explain every little thing now, do I? I may be a fount of wisdom, but I've got my limits, right? Quite. What we do know is that this girl destroyed... What we do know is that this girl destroyed the crystal. Clearly, she possessed the power to purify mana. The spell she used, I've never seen its like. It was miraculous. Miraculous? No, it was sanctify. Sanctify. Sanctify? So P could return those poor people in Ding Dong Dell to their old selves. Indeed she could. In this child, you have the solution to this rather unfortunate problem you face. Huh? It's him.
あの時の私たちを過去に飛ばした。
ああ、我が名はシャザール。そして我らは世界を管理し行く末を決める大いなる評議会エルダードゥークだ。
エルダードゥーク、世界を管理。
そんな大層な奴がわざわざ何の用だってんだ。
礼を言おう。君たちの力でその子は目覚めたんだ。
その子。
There's a lot of children here.
そう。君たちが手に入れた心の力。世界を浄化する魔法。ホーリーを。
Holy.
心の魔法なら世界を救えるの？
ああ。君たちと彼女の力で。
シャルル、
心よ。ようやく待ち望んだ相手と出会えたな。
心、会えたよ。
時は近づいている。心。そしてオリバー。心せよ。
またねー、シャルル。
Gallius, the Zodiarchs. I don't understand. It seems some aspects of our world remain hidden, even to us. Never mind that. Did you hear what he said? I sure did. P's magic can save the world. She can cure all the people who are sick. But the three kingdoms are rife with horrors. We cannot send her into the midst. She's only a child. I'm not a child. Hang on a minute, Your Holiness. Have you seen who you're traveling with? This lot aren't exactly grown-ups. We can protect P. Please, Your Majesty, we have to trust her. Or you have to trust us, and her. She's one of us now. She's our friend. Best friends. You wish me to place my faith in her? As a friend and ally? It seems I have little choice. Alright, little Miss Wizard. Looks like we're counting on you. P, let's save the world together. Hooray. It's even worse than I had imagined. The town has been completely overrun by these things. It's terrible. Who could do this to these poor people? And there we were thinking the odd broken heart and a nightmare or two were the end of the world. But we have P on our side. We can bring them back. We can bring them all back. Yes, we can, with Sanctify. Indeed, the spell destroyed the Black Crystal, and judging by what followed, it would seem that was the source of the mana. Yeah, man, I reckon there's probably another one round by here somewhere, ain't it? Let's see what we can find, shall we? What do you reckon this crystal is going to be then, Ollie boy? Looks like we'll have to fight on our hands if we try to head further into town. Mr. Trippy, we can't fight the people of Ding Dong Dell. I know that, man. But we don't have much choice, is it? You'll just have to, I don't know, knock them out gently or something. Leave no lasting damage, like. As long as they're still breathing, Peace spell should turn them back to normal. Yeah, I guess you're right. The crew of the Iron Wyvern were okay in the end, huh? We just need to remember that Ding Dong Dell here got a proper bucketful of that horrible ash stuff emptied on it. Hang around for too long and we'll end up like these other wretches. P or no P? Gee, I hadn't thought of that. Then we have to find that black crystal quickly. Right, now I heard that the ash fell on Alma Moon and Hamlin as well. I reckon we should probably head straight there once we've finished over by here. What do you reckon, Ollie boy? Good idea, Mr. Trippy. We have to save those people. I mean, I don't have to take these fights, right? I can just do... Okay. It's a lot of enemies. Nice young man. You see, I have Griffin. How strong is Griffin? He 64? What was that? 92? What was that? Even Shader couldn't do that kind of damage. And some random undead is just murdering me. Couldn't some people evolve? I feel like I remember that happening. Like you. Except I don't know what to evolve you to. You. Do you have anything to learn? Star. Oh, Jumbo? Jumbo. Okay, you learned everything. Second Wind looks nice, but you also learned something here. Sugar Plum or Sweet Pea? Sweet Pea. I don't know what Second Wind is. Looks interesting. It might be a revive, which would be nice. So do those count as creatures? Not even sure what it would count as. I don't think it counts. Yeah, I don't think they count. It'd be here, right? It's a wretch. What's a wretch? Yeah, it doesn't okay, it doesn't have a Janus, so it doesn't really count. I mean, it doesn't really matter, I don't really want to fight them anyways. I'm probably gonna die to the boss. Oh, it's not this way. I thought it would have been this way. Okay, so Griffin is like beginning to fall off apparently. Not in terms of damage, but in terms of tankiness. Maybe I'm just a little bit underleveled right now. How fast are these guys? Not very fast. Don't mind me, just coming to see if there's anything in the shop. There's new chests? Or did I just completely forget about this chest? There's a chance I might have just completely forgot about that chest. He doesn't even notice me. Whoa, it's a lot of enemies. Oh, there's a save right here. So what, I have to fight King Tom? In his beastly cat form?
見てクリスタル。
あれを壊せば
やっぱりやがったか。
国王様。
そうしゃあない。おとなしくさせたれ。
任せて。行くよ。
I need that. There we go. Because it heals me and it gives me damage. It's good in a boss fight where I have to DPS. It's kind of meh in a regular fight. Is he broken? Like he hasn't done anything for like half his health. He's 1 HP, man. He's fully healed! Okay. Oh, Knickers. He's standing up. You know what that means, Ollie boy. Make sure you hit him hard before he brings them claws to bear. And knock him out of his stride. Cancel the knockdown by switching, I guess. No one wanna like heal me. Anyone wanna heal me? Alright, cool. Ow. Please, just let me hit you. Stop knocking me down! Fine, everyone attack. Just beat him up. Oh, everyone on defense. Okay, everyone go attack again.
Yatta ne.
4,000 experience. Wind tunnel. Drowsy drops.
ココル、水晶はあそこだよ。
心行くね。ホ
ーリー! Whatever has one been doing? Whatever has one been doing? Your Majesty, you're back. Thank goodness. I'm afraid you were turned into a bit of a monster for a minute there. Okay, a complete monster. Yeah? One remembers nothing. It's okay now, Mr. Cat. Mr. Cat, watch it, you. This here is the king of the kingdom. Such trivialities are of no concern to one at present. Fairy, one is more worried about one's total loss of memory. Worry not. You're okay now, Your Majesty. He saved you, and all the townspeople too. Is that so? Then one must dust oneself off and put one's kingdom back in order. Tidy. We'll leave things in your capable paws then, Your Majesty. Ollie boy, back to the wyvern. That was really fast. I just walked through town, beat the boss, and we're a third done.
女王陛下が生み出した聖杯の源泉金樹の要たる存在でございます。
だがそれは浄化されたのである。聖杯の浄化、人には成し得る所業です。
やはり彼らは救世主なの？
女王陛下、いかがなさるおつもりですか？
慌てるな、聖杯。あれは除却に過ぎぬ破滅への歩みがわずかに鈍っただけ。
なるほど。人間どもが多少あがこうと支障は少ないわけか。
ええ、現在の彼らは束の間の希望に酔いしれし愚かな道化。
ああ、人間など女王の手にかかれば期待しておりますよ、女王陛下。ところでシャザール殿、あなたあの少年と接触したようですが。ああ、彼らの浄化の力、それを確かめるため。
確かめる？それは真実なのかしら？もしかしてまさかジャボーと同じに
同胞を信じられると申す。ざれ言。
もうよい。
女王陛下、しかし。
やめろと言っている。
はは。
女王。
That was amazing, P. So your magic really did have the power to purify the mana, huh? Yes, it did. We cleaned up the ash. That's some proper potent magic you got there, young'un. You might even be better at this wizarding lark than Ollie boy here. Oliver is very good too. Here, a flower. It's to say thank you. Huh? I've never seen a flower like that before. Where did you get it, P? It was where the crystal was. The crystal? The black crystal that you destroyed? What kind of flower thrives in a place full of monster-making ash? It's my flower. You can have it. Thank you very much, P. We'll take real good care of it.
Ne, お父様どうして寝てるの？
はい、王女様。魔導王様はとても安らかに。
どうしたの？どうして泣くの？
いいえ、泣いてなど。王女様はこれから魔導王様の
後を継いで心が王様になるの？
はい、皆が望んでおりますので。
大丈夫なのかな？
さて、王位継承の準備も整いましたぞ。すべてはこの12人の評議会にお任せくださればよいのじゃ。
そうですとも。姫様は何の心配もいりません。
おい、見てみるがいい。何も知らない心王女。
あら、 もう王女じゃないのよ。
おお、そうであったな。失礼しました。女王陛下。
お綺麗ですよ、女王陛下。
本日より私たちもレイナス女王陛下とお呼びいたしますね。
心、名前変わっちゃうの？
はい、本日の王位継承の儀によってお名前も変わりました。
国民が皆レイナス様を祝福しておりますよ。
魔導王の後を継いで我が国をさらに良くしていってくださると。
心、女王なんてなりたくないのに。
That's the same name that they used for White Witch Lady. So? What is P then? Because that was after the Wizard King's death, which was a long time ago, right? So P must be pretty old, which is, I assume, the White Witch now. Then who's this P? Unless P just doesn't grow, then this is the P in the memory. Queen P? Yes, I'm Queen P. You're flipping what? P, was that really you? Yes, silly, I'm Queen P. You mean to tell us you're in charge of the whole country somewhere? Then what are you doing here? You can't leave your kingdom in the lurch at a time like this. Look who's talking. You left a whole empire in the lurch. Ouch. Anyway, if what we saw just now is true, where exactly is this kingdom of yours, P? Also, there was the 12 councils in the memory, and there's, I think, the 12 councils by the White Witch. So, I don't know what's going on. Yes, we've flown all over the world on Tengri's back, but we've never come across anywhere like that. You met her in your world, did you not, Oliver? Perhaps her kingdom is there. I don't think so. Anyway, the flower, it's from this world. That is true, which would suggest that she is linked to our world somehow. I'm bored. Save it, kiddo. The grown-ups are talking. I told you, I'm not a child. Could have fooled me. Anyway, you said the flower was from where the black crystal was, ain't it? Yes, it was where the crystal was. And there's other places where the mana's been falling, ain't it? So there could be more crystals and more flowers in those other places. And with those flowers may come more clues to P's true identity, the location of her kingdom. Ain't it though? We'd better keep the flower we've got nice and safe too. Could be important. You're right, P. Do you mind if we look after your flower for you? You can keep it. As heartwarming as this is, aren't there still thousands of ash monster people to save? You're right, we have to go and help them. That's why we listened to this in Japanese. Because in the English it called her Queen P, but the Japanese used the same term for when they're talking to the White Witch, which was, what, the Radiance? Is what they also called her in the cutscene. In the memory. That's how I could tell that they're the same. I don't know. The English just change things, and things lose their meaning, or meanings are hidden as well. So, that's a thing.